Hi, this is Harsh on a gorgeous Wednesday. While most people are familiar with the symbol of Yin Yang, most people also don't know what it stands for. The Yin is the dark swirl while the Yang is the light one, and each side has a dot of the opposite color. Both these swirls flow into each other, and by looking at it, you get the basic idea of what it means to maintain balance and inner peace. This mysterious philosophy holds so much power that it may change your view on the universe completely. To understand this, let's break down the symbol into two constituent parts. The yin or the dark side is associated with everything cold, negative, and dark in nature, while the yang or the lighter side is associated with everything warm, positive, and jovial. But contrary to their appearances, yin and yang are not complete opposites. The constant mutual attraction and repulsion causes constant changes that manifest in our universe. Phenomena like life and death, summer and winter, matter and emptiness are all physical manifestations of yin and yang. The sun and the moon, female and male, light and dark, hot and cold, Naruto and Sasuke, Darth Vader and Luke. Yin Yang represents a dynamic balance of opposing but complementary forces known as Qi. In simple words, Qi is the energy current that runs through your body and is equivalent to what we call as prana in Sanskrit as the force of life. The universe is made up of Qi and it behaves differently under different circumstances. Something can be yin or yang depending on a lot of different forces. There is duality in everything around us. Both sides have the seed of the other planted in them. It is impossible to separate the yin from the yang and the yang from the yin. The yang starts an action while the yin receives it and completes the motion. Like the ball you throw towards your friend is yang, but when your friend catches it, it's yin. A wave's crest is yang, while the throw is the yin. The eggshell is yang, while the egg inside is yin. Water flowing calmly is yin, but when it goes over the waterfall, it is very yang. Yang is harder, brighter, stronger, and faster, but one can turn into another and are two sides of the same coin. While the functionality of the yang seems obvious, the value of the yin is often overlooked. A good way to depict this is by taking the example of a vessel. The yang is the physical aspect of the vessel, the hard and dry material, while the emptiness in the vessel is yin, and this emptiness is what makes it useful. If we look at emptiness this way, we'll be able to see that it is a vital part of everything we do. Without emptiness, we wouldn't be able to make sense of our vocabulary, and it is the same emptiness that holds our solar system in this big universe. Yin is also associated with passivity. Our modern society looks down on passivity. It's all about being proactive and getting results. Actions over cessation. Because of this, we lack the respect for the passive aspect of life. But passivity is essential for every form of accomplishment. Take strength training as an example. Muscles aren't built in the gym. They are built in the bed, the couch, and in any movement they don't work, so that the course of nature can rebuild the muscle tissue. This is what makes it stronger for the next lifting session. Yin is nothing without yang. Warmth and light are necessary for life, and emptiness only becomes useful when there is something to build around it. A flower is considered yin, but can only pollinate if a bee actively approaches it. The bee itself has a yin and yang aspect inside in the form of aggression and defensiveness. Everything in nature is an interplay of the yin and the yang, and it only makes sense when you look at both of them as the same life force. The yin and yang philosophy can be broken down to the atomic level, where the positively charged core is surrounded by negatively charged electrons. It can also be found in binary code as a pattern of ones and zeros. No movement is possible if the opposite movement has not occurred. From the Chinese classic text, I quote, "If you want something to return to the source, you must first allow it to spread out. If you want something to weaken, you must first allow it to become strong. If you want something to be removed, you must first allow it to flourish. If you want to possess something, you must first give it away." Yin and yang create each other, support each other, regulate each other, and transform into each other. When we see the merging of a man and a woman, a child is born who harbors the energy of the yin and the yang. Every single concept known to mankind can be endlessly divided into the yin and the yang. The trick is knowing when to act and when not to, so that our actions won't be strenuous and they would flow more naturally. By embracing yin, we become more receptive of the natural course of nature and allow the receptiveness to balance the energy inside you. In many cases, there is no need to act. An over-enthusiastic salesman scares away the potential clients, and an over-clinging partner scares away the other partner. By backing off, we enter the yin state. No matter what you do, there will always be a dark and a light side to it. The hard truth is that you're only pretty because someone else is considered ugly, and you're only rich because someone else is poor. Because without these opposites, there is nothing that can establish your hierarchy in this world. At any time, the black can become the white, and the white can become the black. Hope can become despair, and despair can become hope. Just like how if you keep traveling east, you will eventually arrive at the west. I hope you've learned something valuable today. The concept of yin and yang is close to me, and in the Indian culture, we call this as Shiva and Shakti. It's beautiful how different cultures converge towards the same point. Have a beautiful day, you amazing humans. Bye bye.